Hi everyone, it's Jenny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Time for Tea Designs and I am using one of the digital sets called Handmade. Now please keep in mind this is one of the images that is about to retire. So if you are watching this before February, please jump onto Etsy and grab these files. They are absolutely darling and I'd hate for you to miss out on them. So I have printed the images up onto some Express-It blending card and I am using Copic markers to colour the image. So I will have all of the Copic markers listed on my blog so that you can check that out there, and I will have the image listed below the video. So please jump on before you miss out. It won't be here for much longer. I'm using it in the last few hours of the sale. And then we'll be moving over to a website. So Time for Tea Designs will have their own website and will no longer be using Etsy. So that's very, very exciting for them. And we can't wait to share with you some of the new images and things that are being created, and onwards and upwards, as they would say. So I'm working my way through the image, doing a nice quick colouring. I'm doing a nice little light grey birdie and blending it all out using my zero colour Splendor, adding on some wink of Stella to her veil and her L plate, which is, I thought, a very, very cute image. Now, when I printed these images out, for some reason my Microsoft Word is not giving me accurate measurements. So when I printed this image out, it was a little bit larger than I was expecting, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to make it work. So I did end up cutting the image down here, and I do actually end up cutting more off it, and then I just fussy cut out the top of her head there. So I'm just working out a few of my layers, trying to make this work. I didn't want to lose too much of the patterned paper, so that's why I ended up cutting the image down a little bit more. So the papers today are from the EcoPark 6x6 paper called Head Over Heels. It's one of the paper sets that I have been using quite a bit lately. And here I am. I've just used my paper trimmer just to cut it down as close as I could to the top of her head, and then I'm using my EK Success scissors to trim it down. And then I'm going to pop it all onto a Kucha Creations card base, just using some Scotch ATG tape. And the pink cardstock, I believe, is from some American Crafts cardstock. It was just on one of my shelves in my craft room, so not 100% sure, but that's where more than likely it would have come from. So I'm going to decorate the inside of my card as well, just using a few little leftover bits and pieces, and here I am, just decided to add some extra bits and pieces onto the front of the card. So I'm using a old Magnolia fence die that I had in my stash. I will have all of that linked up, and I am also going to be using some stitch tarts from My Favorite Things. So I ran all those dies through my Sizzix Big Shot, just using some of those pattern papers from that paper collection, and then I'm just adhering those little bits and pieces using the Tombow Mono Multi. So I'm just getting those hearts, they're inlaid there. I didn't actually end up using both of them on the front of my card, but I did use one of them on the inside of the card, so I did use them both up. Just trying to work out where I'm going to put everything. It wasn't working for me, so I decided to run the X's and O's pattern paper through and cut another one of those out. Like I said, I'll use the other one inside the card. So okay, so that is my card done. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all soon. Don't forget to jump on and purchase this image. See ya!